Yo, what is up, you guys? Apex Boom. Welcome back to another lockoff overview. This time using NSB, using NSB, and today we're going to be going for the Bodega X New Balance 997S Better Days that dropped exclusively on the Bodega website. As to be expected with websites that only have one exclusive drop for a particular shoe or shoes or products in general, it's going to be hard. The site is going to get hammered. You're going to have plenty of problems trying to check out, the site crashing, the whole 9 yards. So going into this release, I already knew it was going to be a little bit more hectic than typical releases because it's going to be a lot going on. But right before we get into the video, I would like to say we are honing in within the next few weeks on 4,000 subscribers, and it's going to be lit. I appreciate you guys for that. Now, I know there's not really much you guys even know about me. You don't know who I am, what I like. You guys basically just know me as this guy Apex Boom who does these videos, and that's pretty much it. You know, you guys don't know what type of music I like or just anything in general. So when I reach, when I reach 5,000 subscribers, I will be doing a Q&A. Now, don't worry, guys, that will not take forever. I can promise you that. It will take a month, 2 months tops, I assume. But trust me, you guys, it would not take that long at all. But I would definitely be doing that at 5,000 subscribers, just so you guys will, I guess, find out more about me, you know, who I am, who is this guy Apex Boom. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Oh, and I will tell you guys how the format for the Q&A will go once we get closer to 5,000 subscribers. But as you guys know, we have another drop. I was gonna do a task setup video for this drop, but time ended up slipping away, and I was busy doing other things, so I really didn't have that much time to. But rest assured, there will be future task set of videos, especially for hyped up drops like this, where it's not your typical release. You're not your typical Shopify release. It's something more hyped up, more that's something you don't see every week. You know, something that happens, I guess, once every few months or something like that. I don't know. You know, just something that's super duper hyped up. So of course I only have 5 tasks max. I was not going no further than that. I had 2 tasks set with no proxy. Started my task 5 minutes beforehand with a 10,000 millisecond delay. Then I dropped it to 3,500 milliseconds. I want to say 30 seconds before the drop went live. Yep, I dropped it to 35. The reason I dropped it to 35 milliseconds is because I had 2 tasks with no proxy. Since I had 2 tasks with no proxy, I was able to go the entire time without getting my IP banned the entire drop. And I was going for like a good solid, I'd say, I don't know, 10 minutes tops? No. Yeah, I think like 10 minutes tops. But that's 10 minutes straight without getting my IP ban. While on the regular, if I use what I typically use, 2,600 milliseconds, I would have been got my IP ban and I would be out the game altogether. But not all the way, because I would still have my residential proxy to rely on, which worked flawlessly today. Shout out to Jelly Proxies and Slash Proxies for holding it down. But luckily, I was able to end up doing that with my local IP, so I did that. As you guys know, these drops are terrible. You don't know what to expect. So I also tried to go manual at the same time while bouncing off of my cook group's information for these releases. Shout out to Soleus, the Essentials, and Resell Apprentice. I was pretty much bouncing off of them the entire time this release was going on because I did not know what to expect, pretty much, because these releases are very unpredictable. So I started my task as soon as it hit 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was like, okay, no need to panic. We still have some time to go. I know it's not always that things drop initially at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think maybe about 30 seconds go past. Still nothing. I checked within my cook group. Boom, there goes the link. So they dropped. But nothing, it never picked up in NSB. So I tried the mass link change as quickly as possible. As you guys know, for hotkeys, that is CTRL+L. Did that. Whew, thank goodness, took care of that. Then that's when the real party started, and that's when the Bodega site started crashing immediately. So once that happened, I knew I was going to be in for a good old treat. Now, but that's on the lighter end of things. It's you know, it's sort of like a, you know, not necessarily a double-edged sword, but it's like take what you can get, because a lot of times people struggle with releases that are over in seconds, but a lot of times people don't really have the endurance to go for releases that take 20-30 minutes just because of site crashing and things of that nature. So I played it slow. I played it nice and slow. I did not want to rush anything. I went manual at the same time. Man, this site was getting hammered, man. That's all I can honestly say. Kept on getting plenty of errors within NSB. A lot of capture solvers failing to load. Geez, it was like the whole 9 yards. Like, and the thing is, the drop is not. It's genuinely itself is not hard, but what makes it hard is sitting through the entire process, having all those errors, trying to check out, getting some tasks that to be quote unquote out of stock, but it's not technically out of stock yet. So it's a lot to be experienced. But after some time, I think after 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, got the submitting payment and processing payment. Then boom, I got warning site down, and I was like, oh great, here we go. I already knew not to get excited anyways, because of the sheer nature of Shopify, which has been fixed now, but just because I know how, the track record with Shopify recently the past few months, I already knew not to get too excited until I seen that success copped. But once I saw that, finally, I was able to get one pair. That was it. Because as you guys know, I try to play it very quarter with Shopify. I do not try to go for multiples, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to get canceled anyways. So just to stay ahead of the game, I only go for one pair max, and that is it. But yeah, you guys, I don't want to keep the video too long and drawn out. How did you guys do this release? I hope a lot of you guys copped this release. It was, if I had to rate it on a scale of 9, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of difficulty, I'd say it was a 5.5. And the reason is because if you were able to, I'd say, mass link change quickly, get into queue, and start the whole process, you were good to go. The main thing with this drop was endurance. You needed endurance. There were a lot of errors and stuff that were being experienced, but if you're able to go through all those and still cop, good job, nice cook. These shoes they look beautiful, and they are going for beautiful prices right now. Like I said, right now, things can change in the future. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in another one very, very, very soon. We're on the road to 4K, then 5K, and infinity and beyond, so on and so forth. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Whenever you're watching this, please have a good night, day, evening. Please stay safe, wear a mask, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.